two-wheel trend's 2026 Yamaha YZ125 has arrived, and it's a reminder that sometimes evolution is better than revolution, especially when it comes to a legendary two-stroke motocross machine. For decades, the YZ125 has been a gateway for aspiring racers to step into serious competition, and with the 2026 model, Yamaha fine-tunes a proven formula to make it sharper, lighter, and more race-ready than ever before. The first thing riders will notice about the 2026 YZ125 is its refreshed styling. The bike retains its signature blue livery but now features sleeker plastics, a slimmer profile, and race-inspired graphics that look like they were ripped straight from the pro circuit. Every line of the bike, from the aggressive front fender to the streamlined rear, is designed with both aesthetics and functionality in mind. It doesn't just look fast, it feels fast sitting still. Under the hood, or rather, under the seat, Yamaha continues with the powerful 125cc liquid-cooled, two-stroke single-cylinder engine. But don't mistake it for the same old mill. Yamaha has made minor tweaks to the port timing, power valve, and intake system to optimize throttle response and improve low-end torque without sacrificing the legendary high rev scream this bike is known for. Riders can expect snappy acceleration that builds with linear intensity as the revs climb, making the YZ125 an absolute joy to ride on technical tracks and wide-open sections alike. Fuel delivery remains via 38mm Hitachi Kin PWK carburetor with a throttle position sensor for precise metering, but Yamaha has further dialed in the jetting and intake layout to boost overall throttle consistency. Combined with the revised exhaust expansion chamber and an updated silencer, the bike now breathes more efficiently and feels slightly more responsive through the mid-range. The result is a smoother transition across the power band and a more confidence-inspiring feel for intermediate and expert riders. One of the standout changes for 2026 is the upgraded transmission. Yamaha has reworked the gear ratios in the 6-speed gearbox for better spacing between second and third gears, a common complaint from previous model riders. Shifting is now more positive, more mechanical in feel, and more durable under race stress, giving riders an edge when exiting tight corners or pushing hard through rhythm sections. The clutch system has also been improved, offering a lighter lever pull and increased feedback, is something both racers and recreational riders will appreciate during longer sessions. The chassis remains largely unchanged from the 2025 version, which is a good thing. Yamaha's lightweight aluminum frame continues to offer class-leading handling characteristics. It's agile, flickable, and precise in corners, traits that have made the YZ125 a staple on podiums worldwide. The frame geometry offers excellent centralization of mass, and the result is a bike that loves to be tossed into berms or whipped off tabletops. For 2026, Yamaha made subtle adjustments to frame rigidity balance to improve front-end traction and bump absorption. Suspension is still handled by KIB components, which is another win for riders. The speed-sensitive system KIB inverted front forks offer 11.8 inches of travel, with full adjustability for compression and rebound. In the rear, the fully adjustable KIB shock provides 12.4 inches of travel and links to the tried and true rising rate linkage system. For 2026, both front and rear suspension units receive revised damping settings, tuned specifically for lighter riders and those transitioning from minibikes. The changes make the YZ125 more forgiving over braking bumps and better at soaking up landings without compromising race-ready performance. Braking continues to be one of Yamaha's strong suits. The YZ125 is equipped with a 270mm front wave-style rotor mated to a Nissan caliper and a 240mm rear rotor, both offering outstanding feel and stopping power. Whether you're trail braking into a corner or coming down a steep downhill, the brakes inspire confidence with their consistent bite and modulation. The ergonomics of the 2026 YZ125 are also worth a deep dive. Yamaha has revised the seat profile to be flatter and narrower, aiding rider movement front to back. The tank shroud junction is also more sculpted, offering better grip for the rider's knees when attacking corners or scrubbing jumps. The new foot peg design is wider and more aggressive, providing excellent grip even in muddy conditions. Yamaha's handlebar position remains slightly forward biased, keeping the rider in an aggressive attack stance naturally. Overall, the layout feels dialed in for both smaller and average-sized riders, something Yamaha continues to get right in this category. Another nice touch is the all-new air intake system. The airbox and intake funnel have been redesigned to provide a straighter shot of air to the carb, improving responsiveness and top-end power. Plus, air filter changes are now quicker thanks to a new tool less designated, great for riders who like to keep maintenance simple and efficient on the weight front. The YZ125 tips the scales at just 94 kilograms, 207 pounds, wet, keeping it among the lightest in the class. That low weight, combined with the refined chassis geometry, makes it incredibly nimble in tight track sections. Riders coming up from smaller displacement bikes will find the transition smooth, thanks to the lightweight feel and manageable power delivery. Another huge plus for 2026 is the inclusion of a new graphics package and a factory-style seat cover with added grip. It's a small thing, but these touches elevate the bike's visual appeal and offer a little more traction in high-G situations. Yamaha has clearly paid attention to feedback from both pro riders and amateurs alike in shaping these final design touches. As for electronics, the YZ125 remains refreshingly analog in a digital world. There are no engine maps, no traction control, and no rider aids, just raw, mechanical purity. This might sound like a disadvantage, but in reality, it's what many riders love about the YZ125. It forces you to develop proper technique and throttle control, which ultimately makes you a better rider in the long run. It's a bike that rewards skill and punishes sloppiness, a true training tool and a racing weapon all in one. Now let's talk price. The 2026 Yamaha YZ125 comes in at around $7,199. While it's not the cheapest option on the market, it offers incredible value for money considering the quality of components, race-ready performance, and Yamaha's proven reliability. Plus, with its low-maintenance two-stroke engine and easy-to-service layout, running costs are considerably lower than modern four-stroke, making it a solid investment for amateur racers and weekend warriors alike. What really sets the 2026 YZ125 apart isn't any single component, it's the total package. Yamaha has refined a platform that already dominates its class and delivered a bike that is equal parts accessible and high performance. Whether you're a young racer climbing the ranks, a veteran looking to relive the glory days of two strokes, or someone who just wants a lightweight, responsive motocross machine, the YZ125 has something for you. To sum it up, the 2026 Yamaha YZ125 continues to uphold the legacy of its predecessors while subtly refining nearly every aspect of the ride. It's fast, fun, lightweight, and focused. Yamaha understands its audience and has delivered a machine that doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, it simply makes it spin faster, smoother, and with more control. So, is the 2026 YZ125 worth your money? Absolutely. It's not just a bike, it's a statement. A declaration that lightweight, high-revving two-strokes still belong on the track. And in a world of ever more complex, electronically governed four-strokes, the YZ125 remains a pure, undiluted connection between rider and machine. One twist of the throttle, and you'll remember why you fell in love with dirt bikes in the first place.